مرحبا شباب، كيفكن؟ شو أخباركن؟ إن شاء الله بخير. اليوم بهالحلقة I'm going to share with you my new method for mastering the Arabic language in 2023. So here is my 7 steps formula to master the language and become fluent in Arabic. And when I say fluent, I mean it. You speak Arabic like local. Step number 1. Make sure you master the Arabic alphabet, especially the pronunciation. You need to know how to pronounce each letter individually. This is very important. Then make sure you are able to read simple sentences, basic sentences and words. Try not to use English phonetics. It will not benefit you when you go to the advanced level or if you want to study classical Arabic. Step number 2. Learn basic vocabularies and phrases that are related to you, to day-to-day life situation. So days of the week, the color, the numbers, how to say what's up, شو في ما في, كيفك, شو أخبارك, صباح الخير. All these phrases are very important to motivate you. So start collecting Arabic vocabulary, just basic one. I would say, like 500 words. Step number 3. Learn how to conjugate verbs. Arabic verb conjugations are very important. So learn how to conjugate the verb in past tense. This is very important. So you can talk about, what have you done, in your previous day, then move to the present tense, then move to the future tense. Verb Arabic conjugation is not something easy to learn, so you need to kind of, spend some amount of time to master conjugating the verb instantly. You should not think about it. أنا رحت, أنت رحت, أنت تروح, رح روح, بدك تروح. Number 3. Start to construct sentences using the verbs you have learned. So each verb you are learning, make sure you create 10 sentences at least. So to understand how to use this verb in a sentence. Learning the verb alone, it's step number 1. But if you want to understand how to use it, you must see it in a context. So make sure you make sentences all the time with each verb you are learning. Number 5. Improve your reading. Reading is very important. It's the key to fluency. This is my opinion. Reading is the key to fluency. So start to read conversations, daily conversations that are related to, going to the market, ordering food, traveling, and etc. And learn the new vocabularies. And make sure when you are reading these conversations, you are reading it out loud. Step number 6, listening. Make sure you listen to Arabic language every day. The best way to do that is through podcast or TV show. I would recommend podcast because it's something easy. You don't need to sit down and watch. You can just listen to the podcast as you walk, you cook, you work, you sleep. Podcast is, I think, the best way to learn a language, in my opinion. So make sure you choose 1 or 2 or 3 podcasts or even a TV show if you want, like Jabal, and keep listening to them. Even if you don't understand much other stuff. Trust me, you will. Just be patient. Number 7. This is the most important in my opinion, which is learning Arabic through stories. And here is why learning Arabic through story is the best way to master the Arabic language. First, you will learn words within the context. Your brain remembers more vocabulary of a story than individual words. You will also learn the grammar naturally and effortlessly. As you read the story, you will see the grammar being used repeatedly, and your brain will create patterns that become familiar to you over time. Also, stories help you to improve your listening skills and reading comprehension. So, what you are listening to, you are going to read. So, this will take your listening to the next level. As well, through stories, you will learn the 40% of the Arabic language that most Arabic learners miss out. Through stories, you will learn Arabic phrases, expressions, proverbs, and idioms that most students don't pay attention to when studying Arabic. And this as well result in not understanding what Arabs speak, when they speak to each other. Also, stories, motivates and can motivate you and engages you at the same time, especially if the story is very engaging and makes you want to know what happened next. So at the same time, I think this the best thing about story is that it shifts your focus from grammar structure to the meaning of the story, and that will help you to communicate in the Arabic language from the beginning. So these are my 7 proven steps to master the Arabic language in 2023. And you can see that in my Patreon page, I am applying all these elements because I know this is how you are going to become fluent in Arabic. I have done this in the Russian language. I followed exactly the 7 steps, and now I speak Russian very good. I'm very happy. I listen to podcasts. I understand everything. I am very proud of myself that I managed to learn this difficult language. And I hope you will also master Arabic language by following these 7 steps. ومن تحية.